Hey guys, for the hydrosphere module, I chose the Lake Chad crisis. And pretty much what's going on in Africa right now is that Lake Chad is shrinking. That is that is now causing both the water scarcity and water quality issue because Lake Chad used to be one of the biggest bodies of fresh water in Africa. The people that are most negatively affected by this are the ones in the surrounding areas of the lake. And that's mainly because Lake Chad is already in like a poverty stricken area. So those people in those surrounding poor towns, they use that water as their primary source of clean water. So since they don't really have the means of buying their own water, since that lake is shrinking, pretty much what they see is what they get. Like all the water that's there now is pretty much that's it for them. They have to make do with what they have. And honestly, they aren't even the only ones negatively affected by this. People who work in the area are also affected too, like the fishermen and the farmers. They're earning less money because of the lake shrinking. Like fishermen, there's less fish, so they can't really they're not making that much money. They can't fish in the area because it's less fish. The farmers are losing money because of the drought in that area. And the drought is a big issue because that's one of the main reasons causing Lake Chad to shrink. There's two main factors to that. It's one, the drought, and two, the development of modern irrigation systems in the lake. In like the early 2000s, the African government developed those irrigation systems in the lake. And the problem with that is that prior to that, there was already a drought in the area, and Lake Chad was already shrinking. So adding the irrigation system only further excelled what was already happening. And because of all this, that and it has not been solved yet. It has not been solved yet, and because of all this, since the '60s, I guess whenever Lake Chad was in its prominent area, in 2017, it was reported that since the '60s, 90% of Lake Chad has shrunk. That is a significant change. Um, and since it's not being solved, it's only getting worse. And but scientists have made suggestions for solutions. Like one or a few of the suggestions have been to make monitoring programs for how much water goes in and out of the lake, or drip irrigation, or like a biotechnology thing type things. But scientists have already made some proposals. It's just that nothing has been acted upon. And that's only making it worse for the people in this living situation in Africa. And it's only getting worse for the lake as well, because if the lake dries all the way up, who's to say we can't restore it at all? So I believe they need to act fast on any of the ideas that these scientists have, because Lake Chad is still shrinking to this day, and it's only getting worse and worse. And a lot of people really depend on that source of clean water. Well, that's it for me, guys. Thank you for listening to my research.